Smith is in the movie again. And it's not directed by M. Night Shyamalan, so that's good. Focus, starring Will Smith and Margot Robbie. So this movie is about a con man, played by Will Smith, who meets Margot Robbie's character, who is an aspiring con artist. He kind of takes her under his wing for this job that he and his team are doing in New Orleans. They form a relationship, but then it goes a bit sour towards the end of that job, and then years later, they run into each other again while Will Smith is about to do one last job, and that's basically the premise of the movie. It's weird because I feel like this movie is like two movies, because there's this section in the beginning set in New Orleans, which kind of feels like its own thing, and then there's the section towards the end that's set in Buenos Aires, which also feels like its own thing. While it's not horrible that it feels that way, it still makes it feel a bit disjointed and kind of feels like it's missing a third act. But besides that, this movie is about con artists, so we get to see all the fun stuff, especially the sleight of hand stuff that I like, because I can't do it. And I even noticed in the credits they apparently had like a con artist advisor. So that's pretty cool. But basically this movie is about the relationship between Will Smith's character and Margot Robbie's character, and surprisingly they have pretty decent chemistry together. Margot Robbie's definitely an actress to look out for. I mean, it's not hard to because she's a looker. But she's also very talented. And you see that in this movie. The script was decent. There's, some weird instances with dialogue, like, some stuff that you're just like, oh, did that really have to be in there? That was kind of stupid. But the movie did actually have some pretty good moments. There were some moments more than others that really stood out. The whole football game scene that was pretty well done. It is nice to see Will Smith being Will Smith again. I mean, he's a good actor, but, you go to Will Smith movie because it's Will Smith, and you want to see him being cool and awesome and being Will Smith. And you get that in this movie. Unlike another movie he did a couple years ago, after. Margot Robbie, again, she does a really good job, and I like that, there's a lot of her in the movie. That's not what I'm talking about. The role is pretty good in showcasing her acting talents, but we're going to be seeing her in a lot more things, and especially since she's going to be Harley Quinn, and I have all confidence that she's going to be an amazing Harley Quinn. So all in all, Focus is a pretty good time. You get to see Will Smith being Will Smith. Some instances in dialogue are a bit weird, and the pacing in general, just the whole kind of feels like two separate movies, is a little problematic, but again, it's still an enjoyable movie. So I'm going to give Focus a meh.5. What did you guys think of the movie? And what's your favorite con artist movie? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Alright, that's it for me. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you soon. Toodles!